let's just have a look at the alliance blocks in the game currently. So Britannia allied with Tyrannia. Britonia's got no allies. No one. Bohemia's allied with Caledonia, who's allied with Getia. Trier allied with Carthage. And Tyrannia. Turdetania just allied with Carthage. Egypt allied with Carthage. Antigona's Pergamon. Antigona's are allied with Carmenia, Pergamon, Egypt, and Sparta. Pergamon allied. Whoa. Yeah, this is definitely quite a block coming on here. Obviously, trying to balance out the Dahe, who's scared the shit out of everybody, as it seems. And then obviously this block here, which, you know, it's completely fair. You got this block. You got what appears to be this block. You've got this huge block here, and it's all interconnected with this. Carthage to Iberia for sure. I've spoken to Iggy, and Iggy very much says that he just cares a little for Turdetania. If Turdetania goes against him, he will not hesitate to murder him. But if not, he does not care. So, I don't really think Iggy cares for that land. It's not really worthwhile. Caledonia is slightly misplaced. Only slightly. And I was mentioning about Caledonia being misplaced. I will be remiss to not repeat the propaganda from the Britannian player. Caledonia was allowed to live by the grace of Judas. Caledonia was allowed to flee and not be murdered and settle a new home over in the steppe. Yeah, Caledonia is getting this very nice name, but as I said earlier, green, 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 yellow, 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 green, yellow, pink, pink, slightly purple, deep pink, and it's just so many samey colours, and yeah, green and green here. We should do a Hunger Games where only one green nation colour can win, only one yellow nation can win. You've got to fight each other to be crowned the ultimate green and the ultimate yellow. I'm just going to type in chat and be like, guys, play wars, please. Hopefully they answer the call. Now let's have a look at Pergamon. What are you doing? Obviously you're trying to build up your capital here. You got planes. What investments? You've done one investment for building slot and 4 investments for trade routes. Trade routes have been nerfed in the mod that we're using. They no longer give pop cap. And then if you look over at Iggy, just everything is in building slots. Now, Bosporan Kingdom, what is your play? Has he moved his cap over to Pella? No, it's still over here. Interesting, interesting. I was very much expecting him to move over to Pella and start turning Pella into a mega cap. I mean, he's already started investing here. And he's building a metropolis. So maybe he's, building it up and he's going to change it over when it's less political power. He's got a few tax officers. Interesting. But he's quite a decent province. Got some good trade goods over here. And it's still got the warm climate adjacent to a major river, which counteracts the fact of nerf or pop cap, allowing him to do a nice capital over there. Lol, stir the pot, get them fighting. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. We need entertainment. There's only so much shit I can talk about. I'll tell you what, guys. What do you prefer? I'm going to say this every single session. Do you prefer the Macedonian formation colour or the one they start off with? The one they start off with is slightly darker. I much prefer this one. Have we got any claims? I mean, you've got claims. Is there a truce? There is no truce. Die. I mean, you've got troops there. You've got troops here. I mean, you're building forts. You're probably going to wait until the forts are built, but go for it, Dahe. Try to get them fighting over Crete. I'll message Jake. Done. We'll see if he responds. Honestly, the dry blue looks nicer. You think? See, thing is with Imperator, like, as I say, there are a lot of colours that just look very samey in a way, but sometimes you get a really, really good colour. Like, the Maganagrachian colour is just so good. Watching your French general, how is subjugation going? Well, considering he's fighting the AI, just... It's alright. He's definitely going to improve your nation, Judas, don't you worry. The professional is here. And Britannia will be a shining beacon of civilization for when you return. Oh yeah, no, it's just I tend to be on the minority for this one, being the nicest one. Paris is still alive. He's a level 14 still, wow. Damn. Assault ability, 70%. Oof. But we'll see. You know what, Judas? If you can make Londinium a much larger mega cap than Carthage and this one, I will say, ooh, play war. Play war. Finally! Yes, it's kicked off. Here we go. Wait. Where's... Carmaria declared war on Teuan, brought in Babylon, Antigonus, Pergamon. Effectively, you're only fighting 2 players because Parthenia is not here. There is no Parthenia player. This is... Ooh, this is definitely gonna be a hard war. In fact, I think Dahe is gonna lose this one. That's Armenia can ally Teuan. They can't, outside diplomatic range. So if we have a look at the numbers, just as you asked as well there, Constantine, 200,000 manpower and 297 cohorts on Carmania's side. On the Dahe side, 70,000 manpower and 337 cohorts. Did Carmania go migratory? And Carmania managed to go migratory. While Dahe stayed federated, he did not switch back to migratory. And this war is over. Yeah, this province, yeah. 2 forts to get through, 4 territories, more cohorts, and the thing is, these cohorts, how many of these cohorts are migration cohorts over here? 35, 55, 81. It's about 100,000. So 100 of those cohorts are going to be migration cohorts, which automatically consolidate. So very soon, those cohorts are not going to be there any longer. And this is Foghorn, who I would say is one of the better players in this Discord when it comes to fights. He has his off days. Definitely had his off days when he covered his Antigonus last MP. But, yeah. He's going to direct this war and he should be doing good. Apart from that was a bad play there. Foghorn, why you do this to me, man? I hype you up. And then you go and send in horses quicker and they get stack wiped. Dude. Turns have tabled and Dahe. Yes, how the turns have tabled. Now, I do feel it is very much overkill bringing these 2 in. Babylon and Carmania could defeat these 2 now. especially with Dahé staying federated. Carminia's gone migratory. Only bring these two in when Armenia kicks in, because bringing these two in, you're basically inviting the Greeks and Armenia to declare their own war on Pergamon. And Jake has just messaged me saying there's a player on the east, the AE is killing him, so he's not going to war anytime soon. Doesn't matter, Jake. We've got the player war now, I do not care about you. So... I don't want any more wars. One war at a time, please. Otherwise, I will be jumping all around the place. So yeah, lots of cavalry, lots of light infantry in these. Got light infantry there. Light infantry, and then... yeah, heavy infantry. And then full-on cavalry armies here. And Pergamon sending it. Oh my god. This isn't needed. And I feel like Pergamon is ripe for invasion from the Bosporans. Do the Bosporans have a claim? They do not. Neither does Armenia. No elephants? I mean, elephants are expensive, man. They're expensive. And he has got a few elephant provinces, but, you know, they're expensive and they're cheesy. Right, battle going on here. Babylon just charging on in there, and then the Carmania goes in there as well, and they have the they are just slaughtering them. Absolute slaughter. Wow. And they're reinforcing. Now they've got the tactic, they've reinforced. Carmania should pull out their general and switch it around. I mean, they've got a level 11 coming in. You need to switch out your general. You are taking huge casualties. Carmania, switch out your general, man. Dude. Foghorn. Fine. I feel that was way later than it should have been. Yeah. Why do I ever open my mouth when it comes to saying players are good? They were slaughtering them at the start. And then at the end, 34k they lost to 28k. Maybe I take it back. Maybe they do need the Pergamon to come over. And apparently Freg hates Judas. For what are the many reasons would you hate Judas? Nah, I'm joking, Judas. Joking. What's going on over there, Fregator? Alright, are they at least securing the... Ooh, 42k. Do you have more troops here? Yeah, you've got enough to hold this, right? You should really start moving these ready. Down to force march ready. There's no way Dahé should have won that. It was purely the tactic. Purely the tactic. As soon as they reinforced, they had all the cavalry. They had 15% extra in their advantage and minus 10% in the other advantage. Similar generals. It was pretty much just down to the tactics. Carmania should have pulled out and reinforced. Pulled out and force march, just reinforced straight back in. That was, you know, now you've lost the fort here. You've lost the hills. Good choke point. Foghorn, come on, man. Okay. It's got notification in Discord. To with the content creator MP, so yeah. Civil War to manage and have to manage with this UI thing. See, I personally prefer the UI, but yeah, it's definitely a taste thing. and it is a shame that UI changes your checksum in Imperator, unlike EU4, where, you know, you can have different UIs on. And it doesn't matter, because UI is definitely down to personal preference. Yeah, change for yeah, so it's very much muscle memory. Like, I prefer, you know, you click here, you start up here, and then you found cities is down here, and then all that. I definitely much prefer it. I prefer the rearrangement of all of these buttons up here. But yeah, muscle memory, and yeah, no. I totally understand why, and I do wish you could run UI mods without changing the checksum. I know some people are very much die hard, it is the best, objectively better and everything, but it's all personal preference. Do you think CK3 is going to have the same checksum thing with mods? Honestly, not a clue, and I cannot say. Because Imperator is the only one that does it. And I don't know. I hope not, but, like, Imperator, you couldn't play mods at the very start anyway. In multiplayer. So, alright, fort has been taken. Taeyuan not doing any response, they're just fleeing. But yeah, so I don't know if it was just an Imperator thing, because like I say, you couldn't play mods in multiplayer at the very start. You see, the thing is, you could also say Imperator was developed with mods in mind, because it was developed to be the most moddable game. Moddable is in the sense of easy to mod, not how much you could mod. Every modder I've spoken to has said, like, it is very easy to mod. Very friendly, the interfaces to mod and everything, but, you know, who knows. Have you got any other play wars? No, we just got this one. So we've got 40k per Gamonese troops, which are all running out of food. So they're going to have to occupy some land, switch over, so then he can siphon off the food from the province. Looks like we are going for a counter-attack here. And it looks like Carmenia is watching. I think CK3 will be the same with the GUI mod, sadly. The reason it changes checksum is that it means they can expose more things to modders. Keeping it checksum free means we can just do fewer things. It's a rock and a hard place then, isn't it? Either you have more freedom with mods in multiplayer, or you restrict mods in multiplayer by making sure everybody has the same mods, but you allow modders to do more. Yeah, it's very much, you know, either or. I don't know what I would prefer. As a modder, I can't exactly say, because I don't know what I would lose, but as a player, I would definitely prefer being able to have a separate UI mod. Yeah, of course you have a strong preference. It's definitely going to be a modder versus a player kind of thing. Pictonia play well. Oh, he's gone in against Turinia, or has Turinia gone in against him? Turinia has gone in against Pictonia.